Hey, welcome back to Drunky Row and Random Babbling Emporium, as usual. How you doing, Unlucky Desperado, today?
Alright, just took a piss and feel better.
Cool. Me too. Alright, shall we merge the Shaundis?
Well, you don't really merge them.
Well, help the Shaundis with their issues?
Yes, sure.
Cool. Anyways, actually, no, one of the thing
Shaundi?
another reason why I compare the Earth Dawn disciplines to physical adepts is if you actually look at it,
Worried about veteran child?
Earth Dawn has a term for anybody who's a member of a discipline, and that term is adept.
Yeah.
So they pretty much say it themselves. But yeah. Also, there are some talents that can be used just as regular mundane skills, but having it as a talent, which is the magical class ability for anybody who doesn't know what I'm babbling about, is having it as a talent gives you a higher rank possible than a skill, so it also costs less XP to improve it. So even if it's just something like the melee weapons skill, which determines whether or not I hit you with a sword, having it as a talent isn't doing anything magical other than the fact that it's easier for you to learn it.
Hold on. Why are we listening
You're
to
learning it
this
faster because it costs you less
Veteran child is
XP.
out there, and you're gonna help her score drugs.
And
Hey, I'm just trying to give us an edge.
you can get it to a higher maximum rank as well.
We can do young Shaundi's drug thing first.
Skills are limited to rank 10.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Talents can go to 15.
Think about calling me old Shaundi,
So-
I'm gonna shoot you.
An adept will always be better than a regular mundane person.
Fine,
At
whatever.
maximum.
The dealer ducked around the corner.
There's higher potential there no matter what.
Before we even get to veteran child,
Even if you're doing something that doesn't require magic.
Some alien-created drug. Supposed to enhance your abilities on top of giving you a really
But
wicked
some other
buzz.
things do absolutely require magic, such as
I never did test that invincible
the
part.
ability to manipulate people's emotions, or the ability to turn your flesh into bark or stone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
let's give
you.
it a shot.
That's interesting.
Oh god.
Oh, it just looked like you went through and
This
grabbed the
doesn't look like the
package
right
while I was
stuff.
there.
Yeah,
Oh,
stuff
no.
doesn't seem to be
I'm just
doing
walking
anything.
around.
Damn it! This guy was selling a low-grade
That's a
knockoff.
70s tastic
Or
car
maybe
right
it
there.
just doesn't do anything, like I said.
You won
Hey,
it. Admit it.
I'm the expert
Yeah.
here, remember? Trust me, this wasn't what we're after.
We'll give this
Hell,
thing
I was
one
born
more
in the
shot.
70s,
Then
man.
we'll
Come
help
on.
the whole Shaundi.
Cool with me. My
Although I'm more of an
force
80s
is
child
next
because
actually loaded
the
with
80s
red
were
cards.
my
Then why'd we hit
time
that
period
last
where I
wall?
was age
What's wrong
5 to
with one and
15,
more?
so that was
I was
most of my
gonna say-
actual
You're wound up way too
memorable
much.
childhood.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, I was born in the 80s, but I'm an 90s kid because I was born in 87, so.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean giving up on having
80s
a
music
little
is
fun in the
best music.
process.
Well, not everyone can be like you.
But you are me.
Geronimo!
Don't you see? We're the same.
Not anymore. We've got nothing left in common.
Gravity float
That
kills.
I see him.
I need to gravity float more
They're happy
people.
to see me though.
I'm trying to miniaturize people.
Almost beats dancing.
I'll be doing that in a
Do we
minute.
really have to do
Okay,
this?
I've got my gravity float
Shot,
kills.
Lit on fire, hit by cars, and now kidnapped by aliens. One of these days,
Click.
we're not going to get back up. And when that day
Squish.
comes, if we haven't gotten high on alien narcotics,
Anyway, you said that you were going to have some
life we can
questions
be
about
proud
Earth
of.
Dawn, though.
Fine, I'll pass
Yeah.
this shit.
I don't.
Now
Other than the
this
thing
is
you
what
asked me
we're
before we
after.
started off camera, I don't know what else you wanted to ask about.
It was one of those things of like, I
Anyone
also
not
figured the
feeling
iPad would be less of a
Maybe
pain in
it
the
takes a
ass.
minute to kick in.
Oh, you were going to be reading
This
it
was a bust.
while we're
Come
going
on,
and
promise
asking
me
for
No,
that.
I figured I was gonna be
You're
reading
right,
it for the
Shaundi. Let's find your killer
like
ass.
most of the
I don't
today
get
when I
it.
wasn't stuck doing chores.
Oh, but I mean, just before we started recording, you said that you had some questions, though. Like you already had some ready.
Killer.
Oh.
What the hell
Oh,
was
okay.
that?
Thought I had some.
Whoa, what happened?
I don't know. I just feel
Oh shit!
Wow.
power.
What?
Oh, good. Now our characters
How
just
long
as
has it
fucked
been
up as
since
we
you got
are.
high?
No, she's right. I feel it too. It's like every muscle in me is gonna burst.
Hey, why did the screen suddenly stop wobbling? Am I right?
I know, right? I told you I knew what I was doing.
Are you two getting along?
Well, she's finally mellowing out.
Well, you finally had a good idea.
I'll bet
Oh,
I'm faster than
Shaundi.
you.
There's no
Now
way
you're getting
that's
along with
possible.
yourself.
Yeah? Then come on, let's see what you got.
Hey, you better.
Wait,
It's
didn't
better to
you
love
go
yourself,
after-
you know.
Oh, you're on.
I'd watch her
There's no
love
way you're
herself. That'd be
outrunning.
hot.
Come catch
God.
me.
Yeah, you used to use this digital type intro.
Hey, you saw her in the porn mags in the game.
Decided not to edit those and take a risk.
She was pretty hot.
Come on, you slowpoke.
I'm following. Okay.
Fast.
Where the hell did you guys go? Oh, there you are.
So here's a question for you then.
What's the matter?
What?
Smoke too much?
How many RPGs have you played where you can play a character who's made of stone?
I played as a construct before in D&D.
What, Warforged?
Yes.
Let me show you how it's done.
Because yeah, one of the Earthdawn races is literally just a living stone man.
Nice.
Not even a construct. You're a living being made of stone. They're cool because they have built-in natural armor as well.
Yep.
So they get damage soak, damage reduction just from being what they are.
I forgot Shaundi's outfit went kind of silly.
What silly? What?
Modern Shaundi.
Yeah.
Her outfit's more like all tactical,
Face it. I'm faster
badass
than
look.
you.
Uh-huh.
While original Shaudi's still in her,
Her
hippie
stoner
chick.
outfit,
Quit
yeah.
playing around.
I won.
Stoner
No,
hippie.
you didn't. I was right with you the whole time.
Shaundi's.
Fine.
Dreadlocks
I'll
and
fight
shit,
you
yeah.
for it.
Bring it on.
What?
That hurt.
Actually, that's one of the other things I find amusing
Well, if you both are done
with
playing
Earthdawn as
around,
well is
we
because
should
they have
probably
something
go
called
after
living
that
armor in
child.
the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
good point.
And if you're playing one of those characters that's made of stone,
Let's get moving, though.
the only armor you're allowed to wear is living armor. Because you are armor, right?
Yeah.
Let's get this party started.
Some amusing examples is Fernweave
Deal with the
armor,
crowd first. We'll pry his ass out
which
of
means
there
you're
later.
basically wearing a
What
fern
exactly
as
has veteran
armor.
child been the voice of the furry generation?
And it's
Since
alive.
like never. Why?
Why?
How many
Why?
people in
Go
D&D
out.
have to
We're
water their
surrounded
armor
by furries.
to keep it alive?
Ew.
Hold on, am I tripping?
Jesus.
Total lightweight.
This is
But the
just
cool
a
thing is the
college
living
student's
armor
boss.
tends to
There
have a
isn't
side effect
fuzzy purple ass in sight.
called Mystic Armor, which reduces the damage from spells,
That's what you get for hiring club kids as cannon fodder.
whereas physical armor
child.
won't.
Oh, don't worry. The crowd was just a soften.
By the way, this is Neil Patrick Harris.
I know.
For anybody watching who
What
might have forgotten.
the fuck?
I always told you, Shaundi. There's so much more.
I still think he makes an amazing,
And loathe,
a really good, amazing
You gotta
Spider-Man,
find a
though.
way through that shield.
Kind of preoccupied with these assholes, Shaundi.
He did a good job in that role. He had a lot of fun with it.
Killed here, but I'll see what I can do.
Damn it, these assholes are getting tougher with each kill.
Yeah, but the shield is weakening at the same time.
How'd you figure that out?
I've gotten better with tech.
Anyway, some of the other living armor examples they have in the game kind of freak people out a little bit, which is kind of funny for me.
I am you, remember?
That's right.
Yeah.
The go me.
One of the really good medium armors in the game is called Blood Pebble,
Uh-huh.
because it's basically elemental earth pebbles that get implanted underneath your skin. So you know how like
Evil implanting.
You're right.
think of like studded leather armor, how it has the metal studs on the armor,
Get more powerful.
Yeah.
but then imagine that the metal studs are actually under your skin instead.
Come on, Shaundi. Let's take them down.
So you've got these stones underneath your
I'll take
skin
out these guys.
that are providing
You can do
armor.
that.
But they're also feeding off of your blood, which is why it's called Blood Pebble. So it's taking magic energy from your life force, which is what allows it to help protect you against spells as well. And then there's something called Living Crystal, which is even weirder. I mean, a lot of stories have concepts where there's crystals that are alive, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, imagine that
You go ahead and
Again.
do the quick time.
your vitality,
It's over, veteran child.
your blood is
Shut it down.
is the sustenance for these crystals that are alive.
Yeah.
So what happens is
Help me.
you go to a weaponsmith
And who dies?
and they surgically implant small crystal nodes into your flesh. And then over the next couple of days, it grows like a seed
Now that's
until there's crystal encasing your whole
Told you
body.
we were the same.
Nice.
So we're good now.
So it's like plate mail made of crystal,
yeah.
except you're not wearing it. It's
Totally
grown
cool.
out of you and around you.
Sounds painful.
Yeah. But it's also arguably the best armor in the game, potentially, depending on what you want. Regular plate mail will have better physical damage reduction, but Living Crystal has the second best physical damage reduction, but also the best magic damage reduction. I think if I remember the numbers correctly, Living Crystal reduces magic and physical damage by 7 each, whereas plate mail is 10 physical but 0 magical. So you've got that sort of thing going on. Okay, let's see.
Time for Pierce.
So yeah, it's just like that sort of stuff's just cool, you know?
Cool. Yeah, I just got to look over a bunch of the little things going on, you know? Read through it.
Yeah, yeah.
Figure out if Numbskull's actually going to try and run his.
I don't think he's ready yet, honestly, but...
Yeah.
That was, I'm judging from a week ago, so maybe he's done more this week. Maybe not.
But, oh my
I don't
god,
want to
so
speak
everyone
for
at
him.
home, we finally got, like, all the schedules figured out, like, seeing who can be available when.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
We're going to be losing some people.
And by some people, we mean probably Frex.
Yeah.
We're not sure
Unfortunately, the hours type things. Like, we want him there, but...
And at least temporarily, we're probably going to be losing Last Commander for at least the next month. He might come back after that, though. I don't know.
Depends, yeah.
But he works for H&R Block, and it's tax season right now.
Yep. And I think he's got some other
Sounds good.
basic stuff
racing
going on.
at the docks.
He's also moving, his mother is sick,
Maybe
and he
you're
has a new
Asian, but I'm
girlfriend.
driving, Pierce.
So that's a lot of things
Okay,
competing
but
for
no
his attention all
dubstep.
at once.
Did you... You fucked up the car, bro.
I'm not even in the car, man.
No, you, like, when you took off.
Oh, maybe. The car's definitely in the water, though.
Yep, up there, it's back. We failed.
Fastest mission fail ever. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
just get in the damn car.
But
Don't
the
fly
thing
off.
is, jumping is not supposed
Sounds
to
good.
fuck up a car.
Race you to the docks.
I think you may have floated past. But anyways, get in the
I
car.
don't
Maybe your
know.
mission, but I'm
You get in the car,
driving, Pierce.
bitch. I'm trying to get
Okay,
in the
but
car,
no
actually.
dubstep.
I can't.
Apparently, you and
They're
Pierce are
numbing.
both having issues.
Yeah, we are.
You said there was a shipment of trucks. What's Zinyak need with those? And how's
Oh, that
this gonna
reminds
piss
me.
him off?
Okay, the whole Nightblade
I'm
thing,
talking in
combined with the fact that
circles.
the name of this car.
Yeah.
So I've been playing a lot of Marvel Heroes
You gonna
recently,
turn on
right?
the radio or what?
Yeah.
Which is the Marvel game that's basically like Diablo.
Yeah, yeah, we talked about it at Access last time, I believe.
Blade is one of the characters in that game.
Oh God.
Yep, he is a Marvel character.
Yep.
Pierce, you sure this isn't like weird?
And he's a good example of how the game puts a lot of effort into making the game authentic.
Yeah.
Because if you're playing Blade, you have a unique mechanic to your character that represents your thirst for blood.
Yeah.
You actually have to fight your thirst in the game. And
Are you
one of your-
is your character singing the counterpart?
No, it's. I'm just hearing Pierce right now.
Oh.
But anyway, and Blade actually has a power he can use to help counteract the thirst, which is called the serum.
Yeah.
It's actually a thing that you manually do in the game. So I mean, it's just a nice touch, right?
Yeah.
That's all. They do a good job with making everybody feel accurate in that game, you know? Which is why I thought it was funny that my first level 60 character in the game was Squirrel
Okay,
Girl.
why is the Brotherhood here, Pierce?
You really surprised? Zinniac's pulling out all the old gangs from our past.
Yeah,
I wish I
can
could play
see it.
Saints Row 1
Think
again, but it's
Johnny's out
only
there,
on it's only on
too? Was it too
Xbox.
much
Is
for
it?
ya?
Yeah, it's just exclusive. I've got Saints Row 2 is on Steam, but Saints Row 1 is an exclusive.
That takes care of the trucks.
All right, let's get going.
Fine, be that way.
I'm still not letting you drive.
Good. Then we can listen to some more
I
music.
can do that too.
Oh, what the hell.
You get to drive this time.
Drive? Oh, we're at that stage already? Hang on. I want to black
Yep.
hole a few more people. Hang on. I'm not done.
Better you than me.
What?
I thought that was our car that got sucked into the black hole for a second, but it wasn't.
No, that would have sucked again.
Made me laugh, though. Alright, go.
Get
in, bitch.
Taking my sweet ass time getting around.
Yeah. We got here about the same time Pierce did, so we can't blame you, really.
Yep. Blade.
I don't know where the fuck we're going.
There should be a...
Now it came up. Fuck you guys. Get out of my way.
Yeah,
Get out of my way, bitches.
I remember hearing Total Biscuit talk about the game, like playing at Squirrel Grove, you
Yeah.
actually beat people. She makes comments of like, beat you again.
You know what drove me nuts about that podcast?
What?
He failed to mention her most important power. Okay, he talked about how she got access to things like
The Hulkbuster squirrels?
yeah, no, he mentioned the special forces squirrels, and he mentioned the gamma irradiation squirrels. I don't think he mentioned the Hulkbuster though, did he?
Yes, he did.
Did he? Okay. The Hulkbuster squirrels are amazing, by the way.
I've tried my best to look them up.
I use them a lot because I got her level 60. Oh, I also love the fact that Zinyak totally steals his way into this song. Whoops. Anyways, the Hulkbuster squirrels are basically... You get 15 squirrels that put on tiny little versions of Hulkbuster armor and fly at the enemy to punch them. Okay. Now, mechanically, this works as basically... Imagine a guided missile swarm that shoots 15 missiles out.
Shit.
And there's automatically seeks out enemies for you, without you targeting them. That's what it is. But the missiles happen to be squirrels in tiny Hulkbuster armors.
Hey, start checking the crates.
Seriously?
Come on, start checking.
And that's what that's actually part of what the game calls its signature power system.
Empty.
Yeah.
So what happens is every character has an ultimate power that has a real... You have to get to level 52 to use it.
Yeah.
And it has a really long cooldown. Like, I don't know if it changes for different characters, but Squirrel Girl's ultimate has a 10-minute cooldown.
Nope.
Jeez.
So they wanted to put in something else that would be like also a really cool, super awesome power to use, but with a shorter cooldown. So they introduced signature powers.
Nothing. What if it's not here?
It's gotta be.
So Hulkbuster Squirrels is Squirrel Girl's signature power. It's
okay.
It's pretty strong, but it's got a 25-second cooldown instead of 10 minutes. Although it's nowhere near as powerful as her ultimate. But it's still a strong power that she can only use once in a... She can't use every fight, but she can use it once in a while to be cool. And the Special Forces Scrolls only summon 6 extra squirrels that aren't...
Yeah.
They don't directly do any more damage than your other squirrels, but they give a passive damage bonus to all of your current squirrels. So they're basically a leadership buff kind of thing.
Now to follow the guy getting away.
Shouldn't we be moving faster?
That's a good idea.
But yeah, she was fun.
Looks like he isn't that far ahead.
I thought she was amusing. I thought it was cool to have her as my first level 60.
Boss? Shit. I can get
And it's funny because she felt overpowered throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
But then there's certain content in the game that you have to be level 60 to do. And once I reached that, I actually started getting my ass kicked. She was not so good at that stuff.
Jesus.
I think she only felt overpowered because I happened to be playing her during a weekend that was doing a bonus XP weekend.
Yeah.
Where you earned like triple the normal amount of XP.
Yeah.
So I was way over leveled compared to the areas I was in.
Stop trying to knock the fucker off the road.
I'm not. I'm trying to catch up and get into it.
That's why I'm just gliding along above it.
Yeah, that works.
The gliding ability makes it so you don't fling shit at it.
But yeah. So I beat the game, or I should say I beat...
Squirrel Girl's thing?
I beat Loki.
Yeah.
Which marks the end of the pre-level 60 content.
Yeah.
I beat Loki at like level 56. with Squirrel Girl. Now, the other two characters I've beaten Loki with previously were like level 28. That's the level you're supposed to be at that point in the game. I was level 56.
Hmm.
No wonder I spanked the shit out of him.
I was gonna say there's some issues there.
That's why I was kicking so much ass, just because I was over leveled.
We turn on the radio and let ourselves go.
Because Pierce, I don't want copyright claims.
Oh, come on, man. We
Yeah.
just did too.
Then be thankful for that.
I think we're already past that point. They already sang one.
Yep. Actually, that's what makes me laugh about the. And you say he's just a friend. Did you know there was a remake of that song recently, or not in recent history, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, you know what that reminds me of? Are you familiar with Ninja Sex Party?
Yeah. They're under the covers thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
But
it's actually kind of cool because I think it's funny that Ninja Sex Party's own original songs are silly as shit, right? They're all based around comedy. Can actually sing. Yeah, they're based around. Yeah, exactly. Danny Sexbang is an amazing fucking singer. But what I was gonna say is, while their own original songs are silly as shit, when he does a cover of an existing song, he takes those incredibly seriously.
Yeah.
He's done 2 that I know of so far.
Take on Me and Everybody Wants to Rule the World so far.
And The Last Unicorn.
Oh yeah,
that's not part. That's not part of
more of a
covers,
tribute
though.
Song.
It's still a cover though.
It was more of a tribute than a.
Well, it's basically the same thing. It's just that it's not part of the Under the Covers album.
The airport.
But all 3 of them, he did incredibly seriously, and they're great. Especially, like I've listened to Take on Me by him multiple times because it is fucking awesome. It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the original is also very good, of course, but he did it incredibly faithfully, you know?
And then just to piss off Ninja Brian the entire time, too.
Whoa, wait, that looks
Ninja
like
Brian's
Romero.
fun.
Who do you think we've been after? The Brotherhood, the monster trucks.
It's been kind of amusing ever since he joined Game Grumps officially, too.
Going after them was the only way to flush him out.
Ah, you bastard.
So the Saints wish to play again.
But what I was gonna say was, okay, so you say he's just a friend song. It was originally supposed to be about just a guy in a long distance relationship, and he's supposed to be talking about how going to go visit the girl in college and finding out she's with another guy and calling them like just a friend, even though it's really awkward.
Yeah, exactly.
But there was a remake.
But why didn't we come straight
where
from
somebody
here?
like sampled the song essentially, and they
Right,
end up sitting there, and
Nice job,
he
Pierce.
went from you say he's just a friend to you say I'm just a friend. It went from a song talking about difficulty in a relationship and everything to literally complaining about being in the friend zone.
I saw a good meme the other day, or a good Facebook post or something.
Yeah.
Where it was like, it was something about like, oh, like all these women are always complaining how they can never find a nice guy to go out with. I was like, it's like they've been there all along. They're just in the friend zone. It's like, what do you mean you can't find a nice guy? You know exactly where they are. They're in the friend zone.
I have difficulty with the idea of the friend zone.
I think it's a thing that actually happens, but it's also a thing it's
a thing that
it
a
gets
lot of
accused
people,
of more often than it actually happens.
Yeah, it's like there's most people who blame being in the friend zone are usually just people who are around people of the opposite sex or people of the sex they're interested in, just to try and be in a relationship with them and get with them, versus actually wanting to be friends with them. There's obvious times where people will have others on the hook, obviously. And that's kind of putting them in the friend zone, keeping them around just for that whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's the idea of the person obviously doesn't want to be in a relationship with you, but still wants to be a friend. That's fine. Most of the time I hear about the friend zone, it's always like, oh my god, she put me in the friend zone because I was nice to her while she dated all these jackasses and now she doesn't want to sleep with me. It's like, yeah, I don't think anyone should have to sleep with you.
Yeah. I mean, that exact scenario is a thing that happens. But
yeah,
I think a lot of people use that as an excuse for just like, maybe you're just kind of creepy.
Yep. Well, that's the whole thing. Is like majority of them are just fucking creeps.
Yeah.
That's all they.
Or maybe you're not really a creep, but you're very socially awkward, so you come off as a creep.
Or
even
you're
though maybe
just
you're
not the person's type.
Yeah, there's that too. Although, I don't know how many people are really... That's another thing. Like, some people are very strict when it comes to you're my type or not.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm... Okay, I don't know if I'm just the weird person here, but the way I see type, for personal opinion, is like, I have a type that... But to me, my type is what excites me the most. Whereas I am still very attracted to people who aren't my type. It's just that if somebody is my type, I like them more. You know?
Yeah.
To me, it's a bonus. It's not a requirement, is what I'm saying. Whereas some people treat it as a requirement.
Yeah, and it's one of those... It's like a whole personal preference thing.
Like, I'm pretty flexible overall, but I do have a type that definitely grabs my attention more than other. Which to me is the cute geek type. Like the cutesy type and the nerdy type. Both combined to form basically what I would call my ideal type. But I don't require that. Sorry, what?
They've combined, their powers combined, they become Captain Awkward. Socially inept and no idea what the hell to do when at parties.
Sometimes. Which is pretty much what that girl from the college I was talking about earlier was, but... I mean, there's people who fall into that type who aren't awkward at all.
Yeah.
But, I mean, a lot of them will be, so your joke still works. Anyway, let's see. I guess we need a new quest, eh?
Yep, but let's call it an episode. How's it sound?
Sure. Actually, yeah, let's wait to set the mission, because there's going to be text and stuff. Next time, we will do a thing, and it'll be awesome.
Yep, and hopefully we won't be talking about the friend zone and shit.
Yeah, we're done with that.
Yep. So, see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.